Sony is trying to trap you forever. Forever, guys. Forever. So yeah, let's
The
watch
real
it.
life fake wizard. On July 14th, 2026, Crunchyroll, the anime streaming service, announced that starting in August of 2026, the Crunchyroll store stops being a store you could just shop from. The new shopping experience is exclusive to Mega Fan and Ultimate Fan subscribers. That means if you are on the base fan
I wouldn't know better because I don't have like platforms like consoles like PS5, PS4, PS whatever. I don't have it, okay? I don't have it. So I wouldn't know that in at any way, shape, or form. I have no idea what they are talking about.
plan at
But
$10 a
things
month,
doesn't seem
subscribe to
good for you
Crunchyroll,
guys.
or you do not subscribe at all. You do
Bye
not
bye,
get
Akira.
to browse and buy from the Crunchyroll store. Now, to someone who might be out of the loop on this like myself, I am not an avid anime fan. The Crunchyroll store is a place to get physical media of anime, manga, and books, collectibles, exclusives, toys, clothing. It is a storefront to access a luxury hobby in the anime sphere. It will now cost you a Mega Fan subscription at the $14 a month price point to access this store.
Oh, so you now need to pay $40 just to have access to your store, so you can pay even more in overpriced products. Wow, amazing! I bet they cannot find a better deal outside, right? I wanted to say that this would fail immediately and terribly because people are not that stupid, but people always prove me over and over again that they are indeed that stupid. So yeah, but they defend like terrible companies like this with all of their strength, even though there is plenty of clues already out there that they don't deserve this, they don't deserve all this defense. But even so, they keep defending horrible companies like Sony and many others out there. And like the fanboys really sucks, man. Fanboys really suck.
You have to pay them a subscription for the privilege of paying them again for a Blu-ray copy of your favorite show. They have positioned this like it's a gift to the community, that there would be curated drops of
You literally can get everything that you have in those servers for free, or at least way less expensive than this. But even so, people keep choosing to spending to give it these people that doesn't respect you. Never did, at least not for a long while, did respected you. You choose to keep giving them your money even more so they can fuck you even further and deeper. You know?
of goods,
It doesn't make any sense to me. Unless you're a masochist or some shit like that.
You won't find anywhere else. Now, for all of those who don't know, Crunchyroll is a Sony service. Sony owns Crunchyroll in the same way they own PlayStation. And as we've discussed for the last few years, Sony has been working non-stop to make their platform more isolated and secluded, more expensive than before. And as if where buyers and sellers competing on a giant chessboard, they're acting in ways to specifically back their customers into a corner, force them into their sales apparatus, and then create environments that restrict them from ever leaving. We've been watching it in video games and PlayStation accelerating it at a rapid pace, and now we're seeing what appears to be the next step in the form of this Crunchyroll change. Sony has built a toll booth on an aisle Sony already owns. You need to know about this, whether you're an anime fan or not.
It sucks, but thank you.
Because this is coming to PlayStation next. Crunchyroll has 3 paid tiers in the United States as of right now. Fan is $9.99, Mega Fan is $13.99, Ultimate Fan is $17.99, all per month. Fan already gets you the library and the simulcasts with no ads. Mega and Ultimate add multi-device streaming, offline access, Game Vault, and the bigger store discounts. Until August, anybody could still use the store, which is adjacent to those memberships. After August of this year, the store itself becomes a Mega and Ultimate perk. Gift cards work through August 14th, 2026. After that, you are talking to the help center about your leftover balance. Good luck with that. And beginning July 13th, a lot of items were noted to be going on final sale with refunds only if the product shows up damaged. And as far as we know, that refund point is going to stand permanently across the whole store, not just final sale items. Sales moving forward are going to be near final unless you can prove damaged deliveries, despite also paying a monthly price to access said store. Now, I can already hear some of you in the comments, Wizard, it's just merch. Who cares? Subscribe if you want the toys, okay? Hold on
Exactly.
to that, because this only makes sense if you pretend the Crunchyroll store is some boutique club that appeared out of nowhere. It did not. In August 2022, Crunchyroll bought Right Stuff. Right Stuff had been selling anime, manga, and discs to collectors since 1987. It was an open shop. No streaming membership required to check out. Crunchyroll's president, Rahul Parina, said that they were bringing the companies together so that fans could get even more of what they love.
Obviously, I understood. Like, they sell stuff there that they own the rights of, like, and that you literally supposedly can't buy out there because if you ever buy, you're probably buy something that is fake or is second-handed, because you can only buy them originally speaking from that store, because they are the only ones that have the right to sell that. I believe that's what we are talking about here, right? But who cares? Who fucking cares? Because we know that in reality that doesn't stand. Like, unless you are those fanatics that prefers to pay $1,000 over like 800 for the same product just because one was made by the company that created that and owned the rights. Like, that's up to you. I don't know nothing about I know nothing. I said nothing. I don't own this stuff. First, because I don't have money even to buy the pirated version of this stuff. I don't have money even for that.
On October 10th, 2023, Right Stuff's site died and the catalog moved into the...
Yeah, I don't know why, Terry. The alerts are not working, but oh my god, I'm always pressing the wrong thing. Like, let me check here. Maybe I had other people donating me that I'm not aware of. If you donate me, Okofa, I'm sorry, the alerts somehow are not working today. I don't know why, so you let me know, please, so I can thank you here. 1 second, let me see if there is not another person. Yes, thank you very much, Terry, for the $10. Money for the fox. That's the message. Thank you so much. Let me send you a message here. Okay, let me see if there is another person. Carrie, Max and Truckhead and Guardian. No, I can't. Alright, let's continue.
Crunchyroll store.
I'm sorry, the alerts are not working today.
Thousands of titles. What was once an independent aisle got absorbed into the platform aisle. And then the platform started squeezing right around the neck area. December 31st, 2025. Free ad-supported streaming ends. February 2nd, 2026. Every US tier jumps about $2. Fan goes from $8 to $10. Mega goes from $12 to $14, Ultimate from $16 to $18. Existing customers had to start paying this new rate as of March 4th of 2026. Jumping to May 8th of 2026, Crunchyroll brags about 21 million paid subscribers worldwide, up from 17 million users the fiscal year before. And that's funny because just a few months prior, in March of 2026, layoffs hit HR, product, and e-commerce, and reporting tied it to a shift in e-commerce strategy. Funny how these companies see record profits, revenues, and subscriber counts, but need to keep making cuts. And then that brings us to July 14th, where we see the announcement that the store is going members only for the 2 expensive plans. Do you see the pattern? This is not a company struggling, nor have they gotten smaller and or desperate, okay? Sony won the anime streaming race. They got bigger, richer, and more concentrated, and now they're locking the doors and the building's on fire. And that brings us to the point where we have to call it what it is. Sony is an anti-consumer company. Making someone pay $14
Don't
a month
tell
for
me.
the
Oh,
right
I didn't
to
know
spend more
that.
money is anti-consumer. It is a tax on access. But what does anti-consumer mean, right? A lot of people use that phrase when talking about companies like Sony and Nintendo. Well, anti-consumer is not a company charged more money, okay? Companies charge more.
No, it really means the words like they are literally anti-you, which really seems that doesn't make sense, right? Like, I mean, how could it be make sense? How could it make any sense at all? Like, the person or like the company that should be feeding literally on your money to survive is doing everything that they can, everything in their reach to pieces you off more and more every single day and do even more and more stuff that literally doesn't cater to the ones that are actually spending money with them. So yeah, it's totally anti-you. But here you are. If there is a lot of retardeds out there, it's you spending money with them somehow. And I don't understand. I don't understand why people keep doing that.
Money. That's common.
I really don't.
Anti-consumer is when a company rearranges the deal so that your options shrink, your ownership gets weaker, your exit gets harder. The only path left runs through their reoccurring billing system. It is when the product you think you bought can disappear because a license expired. And specifically, we're not seeing just a store going exclusive. This isn't Costco offering bulk discounts. We are watching a method being played out on platforms, plural for platforms, where Sony is raising the cost of staying inside the apparatus, killing the alternatives that allow you to leave and dare you to walk away from a hobby you've already sunk money and decades of time into. This conversation is bridging gaps between anime fans and video game fans. And so let's examine some of the timeline of these movements Sony has made. The first thing they have to do, and the first thing they've done, is discourage physical media and physical access. Sony bought a controlling stake in Funimation in 2017, then fully acquired it in 2022. They bought Crunchyroll in 2021 and merged both together a few years later, leaving just Crunchyroll as the main commercial point of access for streaming anime. Okay, so that's a hint of monopolization, right? And as we said earlier, Crunchyroll bought Right Stuff in 2022. That store was historically one of the largest retailers of physical media in North America, and that is the same store, fast forward, that is being paywalled to access now. So right here, just in anime and manga, we see massive concentration into one space that will punish you for leaving because you lose everything. If we turn our attention to gaming, there's a lot more data there to look at too. November 2025, PlayStation rolls out variable priced gaming, meaning they can charge me a lower price and you a higher price based on studying our spending habits. Obviously, this is intended to eventually encourage you into habits of spending more money, by the way. Think about it. They start off with games that I might see at $40, but you see at 25. Maybe next time a different game is 27. Next is 30, next is 35, and you're buying all of them because they're so much cheaper. And maybe after 2 more, they start putting their sale prices at $40 or more, considering how much they've dynamically priced you into conditionally spending more money. And this works in reverse also. You may price yourself into cheaper selections, but the strategy overall is to condition you into spending more over time. March 2026. PlayStation rolls out a secret online DRM check for digital purchases that don't deliver you a digital license at the point of purchase, meaning your console must connect to the internet after purchase, after installation, but before booting the game that you've bought. This one's ridiculous. You can buy a game at $70, install it, disconnect from the internet, and not be able to access your game. Oh, it's just a check. No, it's not. It's control. June 2026. PlayStation delists 551 movies from customer libraries in the UK and Europe after refusing to renew licenses with the production companies, meaning 551 movies that people bought with intention to own lost their purchases with no reimbursement and no alternative. Yes, on PlayStation, you don't own anything. Buying anything on a digital store grants you a digital license, which can be revoked at any time for any reason. July 2026, PlayStation will end the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita storefronts entirely.
Yeah, I'm
If
not
you don't
being
get
able
those
to
digital
fix.
goods
I was
before
trying to
July
fix the alerts,
2027, which we just said you don't
but
really own,
I just
you
couldn't.
won't be getting them legally again. July 2026. And the big one here, PlayStation will no longer be shipping physical discs starting January 2028. Retail stores will continue selling empty boxes that have downloadable codes inside of them. Are we living in Clown World? Because it feels like we're living in Clown World. This choice to kill the disc market was explained by Jason Schreier's Bloomberg report that first-party games like
It
God
is
of
a Clown
War
Wars
and
in the end.
Horizon series, well, when they retail for $70, Sony keeps roughly all $70 if they sell it on their digital store. But physical editions, they take home $40-ish after retail and manufacturing. They take home even less on third-party titles from companies like EA and Ubisoft, meaning that the decision to kill physical media can be explained away as just better margins. Customers do not benefit from a single one of these changes, whether it be in anime or gaming, and Sony doesn't care that you might care. According to Schreier, Sony is banking on you eventually accepting that everything is digital now. You will be, more or less, corralled into a corner, and you'll be
I love
trapped
my game disc
because you
collection. I
spend
dare
so
these
much
companies
time
to
and
try
so
and
much
take that
money
from me.
participating in this ecosystem, they think you won't be able to see other alternatives as viable options. Think about
Well, I don't doubt that people's stupidity in keeping not seeking other choices and actually just nodding and shake their heads and starting just buying digital media. It's even weird to say buying because you don't own that, so you're not actually buying, you are renting.
about it. If you own 50, 100, 150, something obnoxious, if you own even one game on PlayStation, the likelihood of you wanting to leave is low. And you see, none of this was done overnight. Sometimes it's inches, sometimes it's centimeters, but it's all going in the same direction where you pay more, own less, and can't leave. So what do? What are we supposed to do? Because boycotts in the comments don't work. Ratioing a tweet does not work. A petition can hit 300,000 signatures,
Still,
and
it's
if you're in the
stupid
United
stuff
States,
that
that
my
means
alerts are
nothing.
not
Sony
working.
executives will see it and laugh at you. Schreier already noted in his Bloomberg report, Sony believes their digital base is big enough on PlayStation. Loyalty is strong enough. The angry minority is small enough to lose. And if they think this about PlayStation, then they for sure think the same way about Crunchyroll. Let's play this out. Sony put a membership on the Crunchyroll store. Okay, so that incentivizes people who aren't subscribed, but purchase the physical media to be forced to subscribe and stream instead and or keep buying physical media. They still need to subscribe. It also incentivizes the people who are subscribed on a lower tier to move up to get access to the store again. Every part of this is intended to move you those inches along until they have a little more control. The only thing that changes a trap like this is money stopping. Not cosplay outrage, not I'm very upset tweets, closed wallets. Corporations don't respond to outrage. They want you to think they listen, but that's all part of the marketing. They don't care what you have to say. They don't even like you. They're not your friend.
Yes,
They will
exactly.
take your money, though. So should you
Exactly.
stop giving them your money? Well, then they'll be forced to listen to you. Will it happen?
Make his words mine. Can you please please, 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 stop giving your money to these fucking demons, huh? Like, oh my god, man, like, just stop. Just stop. You have literally everything else that you could possibly be doing. Like literally everything. I would not say the things because, yeah. I mean, yeah, I cannot tell that, but yeah. You know exactly. You know the things that you can be doing. You know, yeah, I don't need to tell you. Yeah. You know exactly very well. Very, very well. Right? So yeah. Do that.
Happen? No, not at the scale required. Normies do not read the FAQ or terms of service updates. Superfans will rationalize everything away. They'll just rationalize all the upsells. And hardcore fans are already sunk into the hobby. And Sony knows all of this. That is why they built the corner to back you into this way. The people most capable of hurting them are also the people most addicted to the product. And that doesn't make another solution real. It just means the real solution is the one almost nobody will do. Stop paying. Buy elsewhere while elsewhere exists. It won't for long. They backed you into the corner on purpose.
Oh,
the only
yeah,
way
that's
out
true.
is not buying at all. Until next time, create, innovate, inspire, and cancel your Disney Plus subscription. And also cancel PlayStation Plus. And probably Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I would talk exactly about Crunchyroll, yeah.
Sony deserves to burn. This company has done worse than anything I could have
Burn
imagined.
to ashes.
I spent a lot of time criticizing Nintendo in 2025, and everything I've seen from Sony over the last
Is
2
this
months
live? Yes. I mean, what
tops
you mean?
everything bad that Nintendo did last year. I can believe it.
Hello,
I can
John.
believe it. These companies just keep getting worse.
I was trying to make my
Goodbye.
alerts work, but
Have a good day.
yeah. For this stream, it will not work anymore. I don't know what to do. I think only restarting the OBS to make it work. I try my best, but yeah, it is what it is. For the next stream, it will be working again. But oh well. Just want to remind you guys, also again, like, join our Discord server. You can do that by hopping on the link tree that is on your screen right now. There you'll find Discord link and many others as well. Be part of the Amazing Foxlings community. But if you're a libtard, a commie, or something like that, or those people, those like weird, politely people over the fence, like just don't, okay? We don't want you there. We just don't want you there, okay? Just stay freaking away, okay? But yeah, it's free. If you're on the cool people side, then you're welcome to join. Okay. Don't be retarded with pronouns on your profile, or you will be kicked in as well. Like, yeah, don't have to begin with. Don't have pronouns on your profile. Okay, you will not be accepted. You will not be accepted. Be part of the Amazing Foxes community. People that do game nights, anime movie nights as well. You find yourself at home if you're not a retarded. Also, while you are at that on the link tree, you also find like many amazing other links, like for example Patreon and Ko-fi, where you can support Foxel. On Patreon, we have many membership tier lists where you get some perks like special rules on the Discord server, and also you have like the content that I publish on Patreon exclusively for Patreon members. Yeah, yes, and just doesn't do any kind of support work too, because they sucks and shadow ban me. But yeah, feel free to do in any other kind of way, shape, or form, or go to my Kickstream and gift subs or subscribe. Yeah. Give me money. Give me money. And yes, guys, let's go to the next one. Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, for the incredible support to my work here on YouTube, and especially my 5-tail Fox Tier member, the Holy Ball, and to all of my 3-tail Fox Tier members, Wallony Wolf, Fanny Sylvie, Eat Himself, Chile Not Serious, Eustace the Useful, Zealous Isaiah, Ala Rosas, Max Tenor, Nugutino, Avery, Halcyonic Ether, and TV8. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to everyone that have been supporting me on Ko-Fi, Kick, and to all of my YouTube members. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon. Link is in the description below. And that's it for today, my dear Foxlings. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.